Kaustic Plastik and Infinite Statue in association with SD Toys has just unveiled their first look prototype images of Universal Monsters Frankenstein. We are actually getting some Universal Monsters. I've known it's been coming, but to finally see it for myself, I'm so beyond hyped for this. We got to talk about it. Let's jump into it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The Universal Monsters line from Kaustic Plastik Infinite Statue, whatever they decide to bring out with this is a high level priority for me. A high level priority for me in collecting. I have to get those. I'm going to make adjustments wherever else I need to make. This line is a priority for me. I cannot wait to start seeing a lot more of these figures unveiled. But today we're talking about this Universal Monsters Frankenstein figure. And I'm just telling you guys, if you're a big fan of Universal Monsters, classic movie monsters, just Frankenstein in general, I think you were going to go nuts for this. It is inspired by Boris Karloff's performance in this movie. It even says on the Facebook post listing, the officially licensed figure captures every haunting detail from Karloff's unmistakable expression to the character's distinctive costume, bringing a masterpiece of horror cinema to life like never before. And it's making its world premiere right now, and I'm just excited. Let's jump into this. Let's talk about it. And we are going to be taking a look at these images. There's only about 5 images here, but we're going to take a look at all of them. And I'm just super hyped. I mean, right here, you got the black and white version. Again, this is just the lighting. This is obviously, we'll see more of the pictures here in a second, but I just wanted to point that out, that this is the lighting. This isn't like those NECA figures where there was a black and white version and a regular version. Now, they could actually do that, which I think would be interesting. It'd be hard to, like, at this price point to do that, but that would be something that would be really cool if they decided to do that as well. But once you see the green on this, the textures and everything, you're going to love it. But yeah, just wanted to show this image off real quick. You can kind of see how incredible this head sculpt is just from this image right here. And just giving all those classic movie monster vibes. Let's go to the next image, and this is where things get absolutely insane. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. Frankenstein, man. Boris Karloff, just an absolute horror legend. I mean, just talk about legendary characters, like the cornerstone of horror. The Universal Monsters, man. If you're a big fan of Universal movies, Universal Monsters, I don't know if you've ever been to Universal Studios, but they got the horror makeup show. They got a lot of, in that new land they're coming out with, Epic Universe, they're going to have a Universal Monsters land. So to see the Universal Monsters kind of coming back in full force is very exciting. And to get this iconic character, this legendary character, man, just an iconic look for the character in 6-scale form. Thank you, Kaustic Plastik. Thank you, Infinite Statue. Thank you, SD Toys. I'm really, really grateful for this. This is amazing. I'm hoping that I get even more looks at this figure and we show off more Universal Monsters. So I'll be there waiting. And I'll be there to hype it up, because I am absolutely beyond excited for this line. And this just looks so good. You can kind of see just how good the paint applications are. Again, this is just a prototype image here, but just look at the hair sculpt. Look at the, it almost looks like a seamless neck down here. So that's really great. You don't get that line right there where the scar is. Just great scarring. You get the Boris Karloff likeness. Just the green on the skin texture is just so well done. And you can kind of see some of the veins poking out here. You can kind of see some of the metal conduits and everything. And again, I'm just super impressed with the sculpting of not only the ears, the nose, the eyes, but just this forehead part right here, the chin, and just this neck being seamless is fantastic news. Like, that is very exciting. Plus, you can kind of see this jacket here. It looks like almost like a suede type material, but I'm not very sure what. I looked at the listing. I'm not sure what the material is. If somebody knows that, let me know. But it's just looking phenomenal. I mean, this just looks so good. You can kind of see the hands right here as well, how good these hands look. Again, you get the wrist pegs here, but again, with Frankenstein, that's the beauty about this character, man, is it doesn't look, it just looks normal. It looks natural for Frankenstein. Like, that's just, he's this creation, or not for Frankenstein's monster, excuse me. And just to have this, this version of the character is just extremely cool. I just love that. And again, based on the movie Frankenstein, and again, to get an officially licensed Universal Monsters line is just insane. Let's take a look at the whole package here. You can kind of see everything you get with this figure. Again, it's very straightforward. It looks like it's going to be the character. It looks like it's going to be this magnetic base here with the Frankenstein logo here, and then you get a bunch of different hands. that go all the way up to the wrist. So I really like that. It's not just hand sculpts. It's like it goes all the way up until where the shirt cuts off. So that's really good. Again, this looks to me like kind of a suede type material, but I just love the weathering and the damaging of it. I've really loved that a lot. This head sculpt is just absolutely insane, just making Frankenstein's monster look just unbelievably good. Again, I can't get enough of the sculpt, the sculpt work, the paint applications, just everything on this figure just looks phenomenal. This is what I was hoping for when this was teased and announced, and to actually get a prototype image, an official announcement, or not even an official announcement, but like an official like unveiling that it's happening. Again, we'll see more about price and stuff, I'm sure, as you know, here pretty soon. But to get this, man, just looks so good. The boots look incredible. Those boots look really good and weathered. Again, magnetic base. So your mileage is going to vary on that if you enjoy the magnetic base or not. A small base, but I'm telling you, with these type of Universal monsters, I like it. I think it's going to look so good when they have all of these next to each other. You can kind of line them up in your display. It's going to look really, really good. And here's some other images that I think are super cool. So I just kind of lied to you. I said, hey, this is only coming with this magnetic base in these hands. Again, I'm imagining there's going to be different versions of this. So this is like the standard version. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a deluxe version where you get this right here. You get this right here. You get this door. It like this looks great. This actually looks like it's functional where this could slide out and you can open and close it. Again, not sure about that, but it looks really good. The stone right here, the wood paneling, just everything about this door looks great. And you can kind of see in that one image we shown earlier how this would look with the character. So again, a great diorama base. So as much as I just said, like, hey, if that's the standard version, this is the deluxe. For me, it's the deluxe all day if we're getting this type of quality of diorama base where we can kind of create, like, have a little backdrop of the scene, you know, which I really like. I think Kaustic Plastik, again, I've said it in other videos, man, they are just doing stuff that nobody else is doing. And I'm just becoming a huge, huge fan of the IPs that they're working with, of what they have on the horizon. So very excited to see what else is in store from this company, and Infinite Statue as well. And again, this is an association with, this is kind of branded SD Toys Iconic. So that's kind of cool too. Again, if we want to look at this picture right here, you get this chair here, you get these cuffs. I mean, I just love this right here. I just love this. You get all this right here with the stonework and just different versions of that. Again, these are the images that they shared with us today. We're going to get more images of this. They're unveiling this at like a either a conference or like, you know, a San Diego Comic-Con type of thing. I believe so anyway. So we're probably going to get some like images maybe from that, and we'll probably get like an official like announcement with like the price and everything. But just really impressed with everything you're going to get with this figure. And just, again, we got to just talk about this one more time about how good this looks. Like, just how, you know, it just looks like, to scale, it just looks great to actually see it here, like a living, breathing Frankenstein's monster, man. To get in 6 scale form and have this on your shelf. This is one of my most anticipated releases since I've been collecting. I truly cannot think of a line. There's ones that are like close with it or like right there with it, but for me, Universal Monsters, like this would be, as I said at the beginning of the video, absolute priority for me in collecting. And I just think it looks fantastic. I really, really do. Let me know in the comments below what Universal Monsters you want to see, which ones you're most excited about. Again, with Frankenstein, I just think it's a perfect one to start off with the Boris Karloff's Frankenstein's monster. Like, I just think it's a great one to start with. That's like probably the most iconic Universal monster there is. I'm hoping this does really well. Guys, if you're excited about this, spend your money how you want to spend. I'm never going to tell you how to collect, but if you're excited about this, I hope this gets the support it deserves, because if we're going to get like a full line of Universal Monsters figures, man, I'm personally super excited as a big horror fan and as a big Universal Monsters fan. So cannot wait to see what else they have in store. I know they teased it a while ago. I have a video that I'll link in the description below that talks about the teaser announcement they had over the summer. And I hope we get more stuff like this. Again, who knows, man, with that Maestro line, what if we get a Wolfman? I mean, what if we get a Cheney Jr. Wolfman? I mean, that would be insane. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And as of right now, we'll just take what we can get. And this is a great first announcement for the Universal Monsters line from Kaustic Plastik, Infinite Statue, and SD Toys. Absolutely cannot wait to collect this. Let me know in the description below if you feel as much hype about this as I do. Really want to hear your opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button on the way out and check out more of my videos that I'll be uploading. If you like this type of content, I think you're going to like it around here. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.